what it is. I'm Allie.
I'm Will.
And welcome to PLC 85. On today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Mortal Kombat Pitch Meeting 2021 by Screen Rant.
Let's get to the video. Spoilers ahead.
So, you have a movie for
spoiler
me?
warning.
Yes, sir, I do. Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's that game where you mash a bunch of buttons and then somebody's spine explodes and you need a bit of therapy. That's the one, sir. So I figure since the game is still super popular, we make a movie about it. It has been a while since we tried that, so what happens in this thing? Well, we're gonna start the movie in 1617 Japan, right? And Sub-Zero's gonna show up and kill Scorpion's family. Oh, extremely rude. Very impolite. For sure. And so in Chinese, Sub-Zero's gonna be like, hey, I ended your bloodline, you sucker. And Scorpion's gonna be like, I'm Japanese, I have no idea what you're talking about, but let's fight. Oh boy. So then they do fight, and Sub-Zero ends up stabbing Scorpion real bad and then leaving. Oh, bad guys love leaving before making sure their enemy's really dead. Yeah, and so if he had stuck around, he would have seen that Scorpion was crawling towards his hidden baby and then turns into fire and disappears. Ah, so the bloodline is still going. Exactly, and then after that really intense first scene, everything's gonna kind of go downhill from there. Sure, if we start strong, we'll have people's attention, and we could kind of stop trying story-wise from there on out. So we're gonna meet this not very good MMA fighter named Cole Young, right? Oh, I don't remember him from the game. That makes sense, because I made him up. Oh, you did? Well, because this way the audience is gonna have someone to identify with, you know? Someone who's learning the rules of the world at the same time as them. I mean, there are like 100 Mortal Kombat characters. Can't we just pretend like one of them is learning about this world
I don't know
for the first
why.
time? We
Right.
could, but instead we're gonna spend a bunch of time developing this guy and his family. Is that gonna take screen time away from the characters that fans came to see?
To see.
Most definitely, a ton of it. Well, okay then. So Cole is actually a descendant of Scorpion, and he has this little dragon birthmark on him, and he keeps seeing flashes of Scorpion when he looks in the mirror. Okay. And because of this mark, Sub-Zero's gonna show up and try to kill him. Oh no. But then this guy Jax is gonna show up, and he's gonna be like, hey, you gotta go find Sonya Blade, and don't stay with your family, because dark forces will murder them. Sounds like solid advice. So then Sub-Zero rips off Jax's arms and leaves before making sure he's dead. So that's like this guy's whole thing. It is. So then Cole goes to see Sonya Blade, and she has a whole wall of exposition to show him. I mean, she's all equipped for this exposition dump. So what does Cole learn? Well, there's this big tournament between a bunch of realms, and this bad guy Shang Tsung wants to kill all the champions before the tournament because he's a big fat cheater. So what decides who's a champion? Oh, anyone with a dragon mark is a champion, and either you're born with it or you kill someone who has it. So if you kill someone who has a mark, you automatically get it. Exactly. That's what happened with this criminal guy.
I kinda like
Sonya
that part.
captured. So like
Does
if
it
a
hurt when you get it?
95-year-old senile grandpa
That's a good
accidentally
question, no
runs
clue.
over a champion, he will then have to fight to defend the Earth
To that.
realm. Yeah, I guess so. Well, let me ask you something. Can we make that movie instead? Well, I kind of worked hard on this one. Fair enough. So what else happens? So anyway, Kano knows where this guy Raiden has a temple, so they all head to that general area. Okay. And then this guy Liu Kang shows up, and he's like, it's my job to find champions, and I found you guys. I mean, sounds like they're pretty much there. He didn't really do any of the work. Yeah, well, he's gonna take credit for it. Well, good for him. So then this Raiden guy is gonna be like, all right, you all have this thing called Arcana. It's like a superpower. You gotta unlock it, and that'll help you in the tournament. Okay, okay. But Sonya doesn't have a mark, but she still gets to hang out. Oh, he lets her hang out. Raiden sounds like a pretty chill guy. He's not. Oh, okay. So they start training a whole bunch, and Kano, he unlocks a laser beam eyeball. He's real happy about it. How does he manage that? By arguing about egg rolls. What? But then things aren't really working out for Cole because he's the worst. So Raiden is like, all right, you gotta get out of here, Cole. Go back to your family. And he's like, all right, I'm going home now. Bye. But there are still dark forces coming for him because of the mark, right? Yeah, so he goes back to his family. But his whole thing about going was so that they'd be safe. Yeah, he forgot about that part. So he goes back to his family. Well, okay then. But while he's back home, this big monster Goro's gonna be sent to kill him.
They
I remember
did
Goro. He was like a
Goro
big boss
wrong.
guy. Gonna be tough to beat him. Actually, it's gonna be super
Super easy.
Barely
Barely
an
an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, when Cole's family's in danger, that's when he unlocks his superpower. So he defeats Goro, no problem. Oh, so he becomes Scorpion? No, he gets a cool little outfit made entirely of plot armor. Okay, kind of seemed like you were building up to him becoming Scorpion.
I
Yeah, the
thought they were
fans
gonna
seemed
do
like
that
the
too. I
cooler
can't
and
believe
more
they missed that
logical
mark.
point to build towards, but instead Cole is gonna transform into Cole with a cooler sweater. Sure, that may as well happen. Anyway, so meanwhile, Kano betrays everybody and lets the bad guys into Raiden's temple. temple. Oh no. So they start kicking everybody's butts, and that Shang Tsung guy grabs this guy Kung Lao. What's he gonna do to him? Well, this one guy's like, oh, he's about to get his soul sucked. Oh, getting your soul sucked is... Nope, don't say it.
Ew.
Oh, getting your soul, please stop. It's kind of my thing. Every meeting I say that something is tight. I know. It's just kind of my catchphrase. I'm gonna feel weird all day if I don't get it out. Yeah, no, I know. It's just sometimes it's random, but sometimes it's kind of gross. So maybe just get that out later when I'm gone. Oh, getting it out later when you're gone is tight. Oh, so then what happens? Well, then Raiden teleports all the good guys to this white void where the bad guys can't go. What, there's a white void where the bad guys can't go? Why didn't they train there? Well, because there's this whole thing where Raiden's not allowed to intervene, but he's intervening now. He is, yeah, okay.
Basically.
So the group is like, listen up guys, we need to fight these bad guys again, but this time, we gotta win. How? What's changed? Well, see, the movie's almost over, so all the good guys are gonna be much better fighters now. Oh, okay, great. Also, that Jax guy had little robot chicken arms, but now he has big robot arms. How did that happen? Magic. Magic gave him robot arms? Magic gave him robot arms, that's right. So then one of the good guys is like, hey Raiden, you can teleport anyone anywhere, right? He can do what? He can teleport anyone anywhere. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna teleport these bad guys to various locations and then we'll fight them. Well, why doesn't he teleport the bad guys into a volcano or to the bottom of the ocean? Okay, so see, that would be an instance where he couldn't intervene, but he can separate them with teleportation so they're defeated in battle. That's right. So does he teleport each bad guy to a different location and have all the champions gang up on that person and just kind of work his way through the line like that? No, see, that's a way he wouldn't be able to intervene. Oh, I'm very unclear on how this guy's allowed to intervene, so what does he do? Well, he sends them all to like 1v1 fights, because that's like the game, kind of. That's like the game, kind of. It is. So then Sonya's gonna defeat Kano and get her superpowers immediately. How come she gets her superpower at the same time as her mark? I don't know. And then Sub-Zero's gonna freeze Cole's family, which is maybe something that people will care about. Maybe. And then Scorpion's gonna show up from hell and he's gonna be like, get over here. What, did he take English lessons in hell? He took some very specific English lessons in hell, that's right. So then
Okay, I would have never thought of that.
Fight while Cole just assaults his frozen family in the background. What? And then they're gonna team up and manage to defeat him. Oh, wow. And so yeah, that's about it. What do you think? Wait, so a bunch of the big bad guys were killed? They were, yeah. So if we want to make a sequel, we can't use any of those guys. Well, we're gonna say that death is just another portal, so. Oh, yeah. So none of this
weird.
mattered. Yeah, none of this mattered, and we could just keep making more and more and more and more of these. I mean, let's not get crazy. Okay. But what if we did get crazy, though? Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, a lot of the things, they make sense. Especially with Raiden, they showed his pupils and his eye looked funny. I didn't think that was a good idea for them to do. Also, they missed the mark with the Scorpion thing. The tattoo thing, I get what they were trying to do. It makes sense, right? To how they would get these regular humans would get superpowers. I like the whole concept, but they could have. I hate when they have so much material and they go off and do their own thing, right? That's what I personally hate. They have so much material, hundreds of Mortal Kombat characters. They could have picked anybody then for a brand new character. I never liked that. How did you like that pitch meeting? I'm gonna do a poll. Are you Team Sub-Zero or Team Scorpion right after this video? And from my lovely Patreon supporters, as you guys know, we always do these small giveaways, $10 gift cards. It's valid for North America, by the way. And what we always try to do is give back when we make some. What we try to do is try to give back. We know that the pandemic is happening for a lot of people. It's getting better for most, but we started this channel just for fun, right? Have fun, and we're being supported in so many different directions, and we really do appreciate that. And for the people that do make it all the way to the end of these videos, you know, I always try my hardest to, when I have a chance, give back. You know, I'm a PlayStation fan. Everything you see is PlayStation. All my games being played on PlayStation, all the live stream PlayStation, and I just want to do a special thank you. Make sure I can see this properly. Special thank you for everybody that watches the channel, that are true supporters, because you always make it this far. if for whatever case you cannot see that, I will post it up properly in the video. Anyway, that's the video. Are you Team Scorpion or Team Sub-Zero? My name is Will.
I'm Allie.
And don't forget, guys, where there's a will,
There's a way.
stay golden, my friends.
Bye.